Alright, today I am back with another attempt. I'm not going to explain too much again. We're doing a beta mode. We're looking at doing, so it's one life kind of a thing. If I die, the map gets deleted, the character gets deleted, the end. So if we take a look at what the settings, making a new character, and pretty basic guy, right? This is not my first rodeo on this. We're going to be making a new map. Let's see what we got here. Um, that's a little tongue-in-cheek. So what I like to do is I like to make combat very hard. Death penalty hardcore. Kind of redundant because I'm deleting the character no matter what if he dies. And we're doing a no map. No portals, no map. Tons of raids. Bit more resources. Yeah. Let's see what happens. So yeah, once again, if I die, I die. Map's over, character's over. Let's get to it. It's the kind of thing where it takes a moment for the map to build itself. It's all that procedural generation. Um, there's always some mushrooms here. Good to get a little health in case of boars nearby. I love starting off wet. Super kinky. And let's grab some garbage off the ground, like always. Usually there's just enough to make at least a stone axe right in this circle. Or so. Let's see, I need a bit more wood for a hammer. Hoping I'm by the ocean. So I can feel like it's a little bit easier to navigate, right? And doesn't look like there's water anywhere nearby. Typically downhill is where you want to start, if that's the case. But never certain. Hard to say. Might as well get a bead on where first boss is. I don't have a map, but this will actually point you in the direction of it. Hopefully it's close by. You really want to get rested in a spear as soon as possible. Just a couple boars in the beginning is pretty important. You want that extra food source as well if you don't get honey right off the bat. No shame in it. You want a little bit of resin for torches. It's going to be one of the best ways you can avoid those big packs chasing you down. If I'm not mistaken, there's another boar over there. Things hit harder. And I hit less. Worth keeping in mind. If it looks like I'm being kind of a baby, that's something I'm thinking about. A lot of speedrunners, when they play games, they set things on the easiest difficulty, and I mean, it makes sense, but you know, if you can take 300 hits, it's not exact. I mean, you're playing. It's almost. What's the difference from that and God mode at a certain point? Let's see if I can't get it again. There we go. Did I miss something here? did miss something. No shame in it. Can't all be perfect, right? It's one of those things where if you change your angle of your camera just a little bit, you can end up miles off course. I mean, assuming it's on another... If it's on a different island, I'm literally going to just redo it. But if it's nearby, it's worth knowing. Especially if it's close. So it's kind of interesting because you need to be able to look around, check your peripherals to see if it's around you. If you were just a little bit off and you're going straight, it's a bit tunnel vision, right? But then you lose the angle. So it might be worth just getting rested before I continue. My issue is usually getting to trolls, especially trolls with clubs. I've been getting terrible luck where shortly after beating a clear, maybe getting a spear, getting a fine wood bow, even because you can just get that right away. Let's see here. The torch won't say no. There we go. I don't have I need for a spear yet. I need that flint, which is why you want to stop by the coast, right? That's alright. Nothing really useful for the shields until you're trying to fight skeletons, maybe. Waste of weight and resources. Probably not going to stay here. As cozy as it is, this little dumpster of a place. Might as well make more. Why not? I believe I was going off in this direction. I've got a river. Ooh, ocean. Lovely. Perfect. Just what I want to see. we got? I was hoping I saw some rocks that looked like the summoning table. That's alright. Might be up here. Seeing mirages in the forest, you know? Ah, there we go. My gut was right. Now even better would be a black forest nearby. Looks like we've got a fine wood source, at least 2 of them. Nothing wrong with that. Got ourselves a hut. Might be better to be by the sea. I'll double check that, but kind of just looking for a black forest. Love the enthusiasm. Also looking for bees still. Settling down doesn't make much sense if you don't have any bees. Just happy to know that the shrine is right there, so I don't have to fight too hard for that. See if I can't get a better view from here. Nothing. Maybe in here we'll just go in a bit, see what we got. Shoot, I do not like being this far away from Black Forest for a starting base. I just like now I know exactly where I need to go, just down the coast to find Ecthir. A lot of these groves. Mountain right there. Okay, interesting. Might as well check that house. You are the most mobile when you first start. You really don't feel the pressure to stay tied to one place. Proper spear would be nice, but no rush on it. Let's see what's going on in here. Nothing. Just trying to keep in mind where exactly I am relative to that shrine. Sometimes these little forts have a little bumblebee hive. No shame in it. The armor values are just so low. I think honestly until you get to iron, armor's not a very important thing because you can still just get one shot by most everything. Unfortunately. I am very far from Black Forest, which is not good for mid-game. Killing Ecthir is no problem, so it's better to gear up by a Black Forest than come back to wherever you're set base at. I'm just happy it's not across the ocean. I've a couple of times I've had to take a boat across the ocean. Absolutely a nightmare. Tiny little raft. Super slow. There's some bigger things. There's some bigger fish in that ocean too. 21. I usually want 60 at least. Sometimes even 90 if I'm making 2 spears. Nothing wrong with extras. These bones in here can be good for all sorts of things. Mostly troll leather. It's a big thing to upgrade. I don't love how far away I'm going for that black forest. I might end up going back, to be honest. It might just be closer. Yeah. Not worth it. This is a massive meadow. It's one of the bigger ones. They can be everything can be pretty big. Of course, you never know without a proper map. If I ever get to poison resist, it's nice to have a few necktails, right? Yeah, so we're just heading back now at this point. Might as well go do it inland. No harm in it. I'm assuming there's a black forest right up in here. I'm not sure it's worth it. You know, I might as well just do it. If there is one. It's usually not too far off the beaten path. This one is, though. Might end up finding another Ekthir shrine while I'm at it. I'd rather have a giant meadows with the shrine than no shrine at all. Mapping, it's less and less of a problem the more you run around in the run around blind. You begin to feel sort of an inner compass develop, I think. You just kind of keep an eye at, like, where's the coast, where's the mountain, where's these sites, these points of interest. I'm not seeing a black forest anywhere around this mountain, but on the I bet there might be one on the sides. We'll see. I don't think I didn't come here earlier. Maybe I did. I don't think so. Maybe I just didn't turn around. Weird hitbox there. Might as well make a place to sleep. No shame in it. We'll be using the mountain as a way to navigate for the most part, if I had to guess. So I might end up just keeping this fort here, just to have somewhere to rest as needed. We shall see. I probably don't need to be seeing the FPS, right? I know what I got. It's not a very high performing Difficult game. What do I need for spear? Wood, yeah. I'd like to get that upgraded sphere as soon as possible, too. Could make all the difference. I'm uncertain about making 2. Might be worth it. It's not a huge deal. Just a few missing deers can be punishing. Yeah, why not? Interesting. Just one off. Okay. I'd rather take it with me, kind of a thing. Let's see how this mountain works. Oh, here we go. Okay. No. Black forest, more like lack forest. I should probably edit these. There's just a lot of running around. Part of it is I want to prove, if I ever do this, I want to prove that I did it. You know, no assistance, no nothing. And I can always just edit them down after the fact if I ever get a good run, which would take many episodes. If I could ever get to the queen, I mean, that's the kind of thing I need to cut this down into episodes. So it'd be 30-minute sessions each, starting from where I left off, and then probably make highlight, kind of like if I ever just collect that one run, right? I might just delete the ones I don't do well on, you know what I mean? Just upload those straight off the bat, just to show people this is what I'm working on. Usually, they're usually about 50 minutes if you can get over the Trump, because the troll mount, troll issue, because that's a. Here we go. I think we got something here. Okay. I just kind of want to grab some core wood if I'm here. Not too scared of these guys. They are spinny little bastards. Oh shit. There's gonna be a lot of nasties over there by that little tower. Might as well. This fog doesn't make me want to push hard. I'll say that much. It's nice to know that it's here. Now I need to figure out where the both spawn and Ecthier are before I make a base. Gotta reorient. He is pesky little bastard. But not any longer. Wait for a club troll to come out. See, the club trolls are way more dangerous because they have so much more reach, right? And they really cannot outrun you. It takes a good little bit of effort to lose one. Especially since they made those changes to stamina, right? I will sell everything I have for this core wood because it can be so difficult to get. Absolutely. Okay. Oh, I can work with that. If you can find a regular troll, fairly secluded, by an area like this, you can get a good bit of tin out of it. The question is, where do you store it? How do you get back there? How do you finish him off for that troll leather? Or just him guarding it in general. How do you lose him when you're being chased by another pack of these bastards? These questions don't answer themselves. I'm sure a more skilled, more lucky player than I could pull it off within and get to bronze very, very quickly. That's not something I've... It's sort of a perfect storm because it's not just... it's about the map too, your knowledge of the map, and I don't know what anything looks like. Why would I play a risk like that? Alright. Just interesting, I'm so enclosed by this black forest here. Just trying to trace the outskirts of this island, the perimeter, so to speak. Hopefully find the shrine and Ecthier on the way. If I can find the shrine, I can find Ecthier. These torches are real important, as you can see. I think I'm just trying to get to the coast in general, because I know where that will bring me, roughly. Might want to grab some stones to quick fire. I might be in a jam here. I don't know what the layout of this island is at all. You want to just assume, you know, oh, it's just a big circle. Never is. Always something weird. Nothing wrong with that. I might just be going in actual circles now. I think just pushing straight through, maybe see what's on the other side might be good for me. Yeah. Because I'm sitting there thinking, I've been taking a lot of right turns. And that's not a good sign. It's not something a person does if they know where they are. Maybe I can lure these guys together, right? There we go. That mountain would be a welcome sight. I found all the black forest I could want, it seems. That's hilarious. Classic. It looks like I went the absolute worst direction from spawn that I could have gone. I found Ecthier, sure, but Lost my soul in the process. Gonna lose rested too, which is almost worse. I think not having any visibility is really part of this dilemma. Okay, seems a little safer. Yeah, zero visibility, of course. Huh, interesting. I might go make camp here for the day. Yeah, why not? Let's hope that the fog clears up, my goodness. Always gotta wait a second, see what how the weather's gonna change, especially if it's raining. If it was raining the day before, you run out, you get wet right away. Could be a pain. Let's see. Who cares? This kind of situation where if I had fine wood, a couple dead deer, I could at least make a bow and go for the troll strat, because I am in the middle of nowhere. Get on a boat and then just sail away. That sounds exhausting, so I'm going to find my way back to spawn. That pickaxe is a valuable tool. It's one of the best ways you can do to prepare for trolls, you know? I had a great run going the other day, but I played myself. I ended up putting myself in a bit of a bind with a troll nearby, club troll, of course. So I'm shooting at him from a hole that I dug. Then a 1-star skeleton archer came above me, gut me right there in my hole. I literally dug my own grave. Classic. Of course, we got some of this going on. Yeah. I really don't want to see them for the next 6 miles, to be honest. You don't need much Black Forest. You do need some. You really don't need much. Just that core wood and a little bit of bronze. So at least I know it's on the islands. I mean, one could only assume. This is an unbelievable island so far. Scare them away. I don't need more, really. I've got 31. That's plenty. Holy shit. No idea about that mountain. Saying all that nonsense about internal compass. I really played myself there. Might as well. I don't think I have any other choice but to rush through this. I might just go for the troll strat if I see one at this point. Just pick up whatever copper I can. Holy cow. It's like a living nightmare. Some honey would be great too. No bees. No big deal. I just love that there's just mass violence like this, you know? Just a new adventure everywhere you look. What do we got? 10 in copper here. If there was just a troll lumbering around, I might risk it. I might be able to take him down with just spears. It's not a good time, but it is a time. They have a lot more health on this mode. Not just skeletons. It's hard to even explain what I'm trying to do right now. I think I've lost touch a little bit. Mostly just trying to find the shrine again. You gotta stay anchored to something, or else you'll go mad. I wasn't really too scared of it ever. Just in that fog, it's not a fun time. You can usually scare off most of these fellers. Or like I did earlier, you just lure them into skeletons and dip. Nothing wrong with it. Oh well. Yeah, it's my level 2. That's why I need that level 3. Oh boy. Hopefully this is something better. Could really use a change of pace. Okay, we got to the... Alright, cool. I think I've gone around this whole continent now by this point. We shall see. I bet that the mountains may be that way. That's the thing, even though I'm lost, I couldn't grab those bronze nails, make a boat, sail around until I'm oriented, find that mountain. And then there's the shrine, right? Like, not a fun way to do it, but technically a way. I'm hoping this is the same coast I started on, but you never know. That's the trouble with shrines that aren't right on the water. A lot of them usually are. This one wasn't, so I'm gonna have to zigzag a bit more. If I'm even anywhere near it. Which I don't really mind. Might as well check that. There might be a beehive. Doesn't seem likely, doesn't seem impossible. Just one of those things. Well, there's treasure. I do like treasure. Cool. Let's change the setting real quick. Secondary attack. Back to mouse 3. My middle mouse button broke, so I ordered a mouse and replaced it. Classic. Alright, we're going to take a quick break. Make it an episode 2. Seems like a long run.